This is our news EA. We're going over the Hyena PAMM account, which is going to be traded solely by the EA. The project is called HEIDI, and the main source or the main function is IDA. How it works is you just type in the news to trade up top. You can just copy and paste this from Forex Factory, and then from there we have different risk um, functions like our take profit, which is in dollars, and then of course we have the stop loss, and then the max floating loss, which is also in dollars. The cool thing about this bot is that it takes a trade based off the outcome of the news event on Forex Factory. So whichever event you type in up here, this bot will take a trade based off of that. And then we also have a function where if we think the outcome needs to be the opposite, we can turn this to true, and then it will take the opposite trade. Some other money management functions are, of course, you can type in the stop loss, or if you just want to do it by a consistent risk per event, you can just leave it at 1%. And of course, there's the smallest lot size, and then the max lot size. The other risk parameters in here is the hedge, and the reason why on this setting I have the stop loss set to 0 or no stop loss because I have it set so that if we get into drawdown by this activation point, which is also in dollars, the hedge will activate. And just like with other hedges, you can type in the lot um, multiplier, and yeah, and then there's a profit target also in dollars, and then you can set your stop loss, which is in pips. I think the last two risk protection or money management settings are the daily profit goal, which means that out of all of the bot trades, not just this one event, but out of all the events for the day, if we get into um, profit, by whatever you set, I have it set for 10% is a really good day. So 10%, and of course we never want to lose 10%. We've never seen anywhere close to 10% of drawdown, even whenever we were just stress testing it and throwing it on the highest settings possible. But we just have it in there just in case. But that's what the floating loss is for. That is for each specific event. So on this event, if we lose, which on 100K is about 2%, we're really going for 1%. But these are just the trial settings on that we were running. But it won't lose more than 2%, and if it does, the bot will close all trades until the next event or next window that we plug it in. From there, of course, there is the trailing functions, which works just like um, the other trailing functions. But the cool thing about this is there is a trailing stop and there's a trailing start function, which is a little bit different. But how it pretty much works is that the trailing start defines after how many pips in profit the trailing will start, and then the trailing stop is just how far away the stop loss will be after the trailing is started, which is a little bit different than how most bots and how most people trail. But it's very effective, and we've able to. I mean, on most of the trades, the bot trails us into profit, and we're in and out. The next function is the trade after the news, um, which is represented in seconds, and that is just so whenever the news comes out, we're giving the bot, I think it's set for 6 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, I think, or 5 minutes, and it's just giving the bot some time to read the news outcome, and then once it gets the outcome, then it can place a trade. And then we can set it for the only trade high impact or medium impact. On the PAM, we will definitely not be running the low impact news unless, it might just say low impact, but it might have a greater impact than what it says. And then some of these other functions are like this is the amount of news that will appear on the screen. I have it set to the max number. These are to show the the news lines, and then we have two different magic numbers. One is for the original order that the bot takes, off of the outcome, and then the second is the hedge. Um, yeah, and then this is the what the bot will say whenever the bot trades. Yeah, so I mean it's pretty dope. In essence, the when you can see on the screen, the bot gets a trade. Gets the outcome from the news. It trades, right on the news, or a minute or two usually after the news. See if I can zoom in. I don't think so. I'm on the hour chart. Is there any on the minute chart? I don't think so. This one here. Yeah, so that was great. So it actually bought. This was on the news right at the 8:30 a.m. news on Friday. This was the NFP trade of the year. Actually, as soon as the news came out, the dollar did a quick pump. The bot got in. It was literally in and out in 6 seconds. I wonder if I have that trade on there. I don't even know if this is the account. Yeah, here it goes. In and out in 6 seconds. And you can see some of these trades being hedged out. Fine, like this sell on CJ tried to sell. It didn't work. It was definitely bullish for, CAD XXX. You can see XXX CAD fell. So, it definitely hedged this out. Yeah, that's the greatest thing about, what this bot does differently than any other bot is that when the news comes out, like the markets move in one direction for a while. So a lot of the hedge bots fell from it being in consolidation. So this bot is awesome because it just reads the news outcome, throws the trade. If it's wrong, it hits a fast hedge, and we are in and out most of the time within minutes. I think that CAD trade took a minute. The bot took a trade 15:30 server time, and then it hedged 45 seconds later because it was definitely just not selling. Like it started, mooning on CAD and then it was out of that trade another like 40 seconds after that. So like a lot of these trades are just in and out because we don't want to be sitting in consolidation. That's usually when things go wrong. So yeah, the bot's dope. It made about 1%. This is a account that we just blown through the wall, just testing every single strategy that we can think of as far as like a wrong hedge. We've tested like this one bot that just kept opening trades back to back, like literally like 1 second. There was a function that we had wrong. But yeah, this strategy was actually developed back in March, February. We taught this to a lot of the Hyena Hut members. We taught this exclusively with the VIP also for about 6-7 months now. But yeah, this bot is that exact new scalping plan, but it's in a bot. So yeah, it works great. This is what we're going to be using to solely trade the PAM. We're not going to be risking more than 1% per setup, and usually there are a few events per day or per week. I would say like 10 to 20. Like this is the USD events, I think. Let's see. No, these are the GBP events. So there's like maybe, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe it's 12 events last week, for that currency. So, the bot is only going to trade the high impact and the medium impact events. We're only going to risk 1%. Let's see, did I leave anything out? Anything about the bot necessarily? No, yeah, I think that's pretty much it about the bot. But yeah, this will be running on the PAMM account. We won't be giving this bot away. This is solely like the only way to get access to this system is through the PAMM account. So yeah, does anyone have any questions? We stopped the recording.